What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, I am Alex. Back at it again with another video. I know it's been a long time, but I definitely want to make a video to this Will Smith addresses the Oscar slap apology to Chris Rock. So let's get right into it. 3, 2.
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech? I was fogged out by that point.
I can totally understand it. I can totally understand him and what he was going on and dealing with all the way up to like from the time JADA told him about the entanglement and not actually calling what it is cheating. You know, people have their opinions, but I understand that because you're probably going through a lot. But let's continue.
It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris. And the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. So I will say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk. I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I saw an interview that Chris's mother did, and you know, that was one of the things about that moment. I just didn't realize, and you know, I wasn't thinking, but how many people got hurt in that moment. So I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I want to apologize to Chris's family, specifically Tony Rock. You know, we had a great relationship. You know, Tony Rock was my man, and this is probably irreparable. I spent the
let me just cut in and say something about that. Yeah, he kind of messed it up having a relationship with Tony Rock, because at the end of the day, I mean, no matter what's going on with your girl, what gives that the right for you to go and slap somebody? I'm just saying. It is, I think it's something that you can fix, but it's going to take some time. It's like a wound. You got to let it heal. You know? You got to let it heal, because, you know, you can't just, apologize and things going to be all right. No. You just slap somebody's brother. Now, if you had socked him, that's a whole different story. But you slapping somebody, that's just straight disrespect. Straight disrespect. I don't care how you feel, bruh. That's just straight disrespect. Come on. What you doing? Back into the video.
The last 3 months, replaying and understanding the nuances and the complexities of what happened in that moment. And I'm not going to try to unpack all of that right now, but I can say to all of you, there is no part of me that thinks that was the right way to behave in that moment. There's no part of me that thinks that's the optimal way to handle a feeling of disrespect or insults. After JADA rolled her eyes, did she tell you to do something? No. It's like, you know, I made a choice on my own, from my own experiences, from my history with Chris. JADA had nothing to do with it. I'm sorry, babe.
I'm glad that he's owning up to his decisions and that everybody know that it's a choice that he made of his own. JADA didn't tell him to go and do that. No, nothing was said. But at least he's owning up to it. I'm sorry, babe. If I may just say, I'm talking to Will Smith when I directly say this. Leave JADA. She ain't doing nothing for you, dude. At the end of the day, she's disrespecting you and tarnishing your name and emasculating you. Why do you still want to be with somebody like that? I just don't get it. I don't get it. But at the end of the day, dude, you cannot make her happy. She can only make herself happy. Let her do that. You find a woman that wants to be with you. Like, I promise you. So many women would love to be with you. They'll be feminine, cooperative, and submissive to you. Okay? Let's move on.
Let's say sorry to my kids and my family for the heat that I brought on all of us. To all my fellow nominees, you know, this is a community. It's like I won because you voted for me, and it really breaks my heart to have stolen and tarnished your moment.
And if I may just say, I know I'm cutting, I know I'm stopping it, I know I'm stopping a lot, but yes, not only did you tarnish your woman by going up there and, you know, slapping Chris Rock in the face, but because of Jada, because of Jada not accepting the kind of what backhand compliment, but just a lighthearted joke, it made you want to go up there and make a choice, like you said, a choice to go up there and slap Chris Rock. She should have never been there. Like I said in my first video, if y'all want to go back and see it, she should have never been there. If she felt so bad about her having alopecia and she don't want nobody to make jokes for her, because that's what the Oscars do. They make jokes of you to let you know you're not bigger than nobody else and everything. These just movies. She should have stayed her bald-headed ass home. I'm getting too loud. Let's move on.
I can still see Questlove's eyes. You know, it happened on Questlove's award, and you know, it's like I'm sorry really isn't
enough
sufficient.
Yeah.
What would you say to the people who looked up to you before the slap, or people who expressed that you let them down? So there's two things. One, disappointing people is my central trauma.
Let me stop right there. If and when he's saying what I think he's saying, you can't please everybody. No matter if you make the best movies, the best shows, TV series, shorts, whatever, the best musicals, somebody in this world, there's gonna be that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people are just not gonna like you. No matter how much you try to please, and no matter how much you disappoint somebody, somebody's gonna be disappointed. Somebody's gonna be let down. So it's like you gotta either accept it or move on, because you cannot please everybody. You can't. I can't please everybody. You know everybody in the world to please. I get it, but I think that's something that you really need to work on, Mr. Will Smith. You cannot please everybody, and even though disappointing people is your central trauma, as you say in this video, you gotta get over it. Can't please everybody. Let's move on.
I hate when I let people down. So it hurts. It hurts me psychologically and emotionally to know I didn't live up to people's image and impression of me.
And I know I live up to my mom and my parents' image of what they thought about me, what I could accomplish in this world. But you think I give a fuck what they think about me? No. And at the end of the day, just like I said, you cannot please everybody. You can't. So it's just either move on or just try to, focus your mind on something else, because not everybody's gonna like every one of your movies. I haven't seen all your movies, respectfully. One of my favorite movies from you is Hitch and After Earth, and much more, but like, come on. You can't please everybody. You can't, Will. Let's continue.
And the work I'm trying to do is I am deeply remorseful, and I'm trying to be remorseful without being ashamed of myself, right? I'm human, and I made a mistake, and I'm trying not to think of myself as a piece of shit. So I would say to those people, I know it was confusing, I know it was shocking, but I promise you, I am deeply devoted and committed to putting light and love and joy into the world. And you know, if you hang on, I promise we'll be able to be friends again.
That's the end of his apology right there, and everybody. But my last final thoughts. I knew the whole "I'm human" theme was gonna pop up, but no matter if you're human or whatever, that doesn't give you the right to go up and slap somebody in the face. It doesn't. You know, we all make mistakes. Hell, I make mistakes, but that doesn't give me the right to go and slap somebody. It doesn't. I'm in a wheelchair. Well, I'm not in a wheelchair, but like a moving chair. Slide. But anyways, you can't please everybody, and I honestly think Will Smith needs to work on, not trying to please everybody. Just do a good job in making movies and TV shows and whatever it is that you continue in the near future. And one question I wanted to ask, and I didn't get to ask one person that I saw today, because there's a lot of people that agreed, especially women that look like me, think that what Will Smith did was right in Jada's honor. I want to ask those same people who think what Will Smith did, do you think now that this apology has came out, it's been up for a few days, do you still, those people who think he did what was right, do you still think what he did was wrong? What was right? Do you still think what he did was right? Because I don't. Because like everybody's talking about Jada's honor. What about Will Smith's honor? This nigga is banned for a few years from even going to an Oxford or even attending it. What about that? What about the fact that Jada had an entanglement on him and put that out in the whole world on her red table talk? Like, that's something that everybody needs to know. What about that? What about Will's honor? Nobody ever thinks about the man. It's always about thinking about these females who don't even show respect to the man who the relationship. They don't even show respect to the man they're in a relationship with. But I digress. That's just all I want to say and give my own opinion on it. Because at the end of the day, violence ain't the answer. If he really had a problem with a joke, he could have went up to him backstage and said, "Man, hey Chris, I don't know if that was you who wrote the joke or whoever. I didn't appreciate it, and I really like you apologize to my wife." Be done like that. But check me out next time. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you keep posting videos today, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. Stay positive, stay weird. Yeah.